Greg Anthony will see the Louisville Cardinals taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
For a college hoop game, you hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball. That teams meeting up with future stars, making a name for themselves. I think it just adds to the excitement.
Here are the starters for Louisville. We've got Rozier. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the center, filling out the middle. The drive by Duncan. Excellent use of the screen that time.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
God dang, anybody gonna guard the hole?
Sanders has got his first points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Lee goes in, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Louisville.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation
I know
of being a high-flying offense.
Don't act like
you know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
Well, Greg, you said it moments ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be Clark the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to recruit tremendous talent. Not only skilled, but athletic players, too. And it's hard to think of a Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Ellis against White, and it's slammed in by Ellis.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impress me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
He kicks it to Terry. The feed to Lee. Ellis, the pass to Lee. Back to Ellis. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Some nice passing by Louisville here. And Mack kicks to White. Sanders with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. Good on the triple. Sanders has got 5 points so far.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take it.
I thought that was the MyCareer. I was about to say, hold on, isn't he already drafted?
Williams with the ball. He feeds it to Daniels. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second
Now y'all saw me turn around.
Williams against Price. Screened by Russell. Off the pick. No good from Price.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
On the court right now for the Cardinals. Russell is out there with Price. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Payton. And it's Hughes in at the 3 spot.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means. And his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak. And he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And the basket good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Well, Greg, Louisville with 3 college national championships. The first 2 coming in the 80s. Their coach then, Denny Crum.
Yeah, they won 2 back in 80 and then also 86. The program hasn't had a lot of coaching changes. Almost everyone who leads the program stays on for a long time.
A platoon. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to cap.
I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Ellis in at the 3, and it's Duncan in at the shooting guard. Sanders dishes to White. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And both free throws good for White. Kansas trails by 10.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Louisville on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
Dives for it, and that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks able to keep the ball here. Bossie's checked in for the Jayhawks. Right side, Lee. Ellis goes in. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
The dish to Harrell. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis. Outside, White passes it to Rozier. That's tipped. Back the pass to White. Louisville passing it around from past the arc. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Ellis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Duncan kicks it to Gaines. Back to Duncan. Over in the corner, Lee. With the teardrop, and it's White with the rebound. White's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Rozier. Fires from deep, and he gets it to go. Rozier's got 5 now.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Kansas trails by 11. Ellis with a screen on Price. Daniels kicks to Ellis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And it's 9 points for Ellis.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Payton with a screen on Ellis. Payton passes to Hughes. Goes up from the top of the key, and he nails the jumper.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Peyton is out there with Thomas. Then there's Price, and it's Odom in at the 2 spot. Here's Ellis. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
PA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And Sanders, here we go. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Cardinals as Louisville retains possession. 1:02 left here in the second half of the game.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Louisville.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
It's a long season, and you always need role players to step up and help out, and that was the case here. Everything was working for Sanders. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Price kicks it to Odom. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And the Jayhawks with possession. They trail by 7. Ellis dishes to Gaines. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Shawty. Party. Party.
Here is Sanders. And so they foul intentionally.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took them so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-1. Off on that one. So Louisville wins. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and Texas.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. Ellis in at the 3, and it's Terry in at power forward. And he gets the bucket.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Come on, Lee.
Ellis has gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Lee against Edwards. Turner with a screen on Lee. Over to the left wing. Lets it go with a 3. And another miss by Texas.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Inside. Terry kicks to Lee. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's Gaines. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Lee. The drive by Ellis. 13 feet away. Rebounded. Lee with the ball. Ellis outside. Terry the pass to Duncan. There's the pick. Ellis dishes to Terry. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Hudson with a screen on Williams. And Blair kicks to Hudson to the wing on the left. Here's Rush. Banked in off the glass. Rush has got his first basket of the night.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Ellis. He's in at small forward. Williams is out there with Frazier. And it's Deadman in at the 4. Now here's Ellis. 6 points for him. And that one's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years, Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
That's into the Jayhawks' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Warren.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Both teams will make substitutions.
How you let him come there?
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
They've got Doherty. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward position. And for Kansas, Ellis. He's in at 3. And it's Terry in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
They set the pick. Pass to Ellis. He kicks it to Turner. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ellis.
I got you, Lee. I got you, Lee.
And the Jayhawks with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. He dishes it to Duncan. Got a piece of it, but they get it back. For the lead. And again,
let's go in your mouth.
Ellis has got
in your
12
mouth.
in the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Yeah, let's get it.
Here's Doherty. And he gets it to go. And Texas leads by 1. And so here's Kansas. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics.
And it's the
program.
inside, bro.
Still looking for their
Inside
first college
shooting like James
basketball
Harden.
championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
Now what's the pass to Turner?
Well, I'm about to say for you.
Pass to Edwards.
Why you got me out of bounds?
Turner with a screen on Lee. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Duncan dishes to Ellis. Lee kicks it to Gaines. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gaines has got the lead up to 4 now for the Jayhawks.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Now here's Ellis. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's the screen. Ellis, the pass to Gaines. Back to Ellis. And Turner with the block. And they'll keep possession. That's good. Texas trails by 4. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then there's Doherty. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Edwards passes to Ellis. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Ellis outside from the arc. Can't get it to go. Now Texas takes it the other way. Edwards with it. Picked up by Ellis. For 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Gaines. No good. Some solid defense from Doherty. Gaines has gone 1 of 4 from the field. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Platoon swap here for Kansas. There's 48 seconds left in the second half. A lot is on the line here.
Well, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. Ellis on the double team. Thornton against Duncan. And Thornton kicks to Hudson. Longhorns passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Texas no good that time either. And the Jayhawks with possession. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves.
But people don't understand about that, bro. I'm clutch. What y'all talking about?
There's 18 seconds left here in the second half. And here's Thornton outside. Money! And now they trail by just 4. Here is Williams. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Now Edwards. Pass to Doherty. Launches it. Trifecta!
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so the Jayhawks take the win.
Sup, bitch.
Alright guys, what's up? I'm back. With my small forward. Last game I was out there with in threes like it was my last name. Pulled up, I said, skirt. They left me open over. They left me all this room. Skirt. You feel me? That's I was doing none of that.
Are you gonna get on the park?
I'm gonna get on the park when I get better with this one. When I get better with my small four, I'm gonna get on the park with him. But for now, I'm gonna just stick with my point guard. But yeah, I'll get on the park later on. Well, yes, but no, because I need to get ready to go to Orlando. My thing's good. Y'all heard that? Listen.
Get the point guard. I'm gonna get on soon.
I'm going to get the point guard to load into the park. But until then, bangers. You feel me?
Hey, Mario.
Hey, Cam, make a 2K person. Make him a center.
I ain't got 2K.
Why don't you got 2K?
I don't like 2K that much.
Come on. Your boy, all we need is a center. You can do anything with him as long as he can get rebounds.
Have you seen my new YouTube video?
No, I ain't see it yet. Bangers.
You should watch it later on.
I'm finna watch it right now. Cam Shady. Hold on, let me alphabetically. Cam Shady. What's your new name?
Cam Shady. It's Cam Shady.
Did you change it? Because I don't see it. And now I don't
No.
unsubscribe.
Oh, you unsubscribe? I see how it.
I said, and I don't unsubscribe. It's King Cam.
Oh.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Yeah, Kelly.
We've got the UConn Huskies taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
Nah.
Guys, there's just nothing quite like
Mario just gave me the map packs for Black Ops 3. So I'm gonna play like these zombies.
This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. We've got Keefe, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Oh yeah.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament?
No, the only map that I have downloaded right now is a Giant, because the other one is taking a little while. Dang, the Giant looks so nice.
And that one's good.
Hey Cam, how you
Yeah.
edit your videos?
Now Lee.
My friend edited it on the computer.
Dang, 'cause I about to say, can you make me an intro?
Screen by Ellis. Lee goes in.
Did you like it, Amorion?
Gains the pass to Duncan.
I ain't watched the full thing. Right now I'm trying to level up my...
Ellis
trying to get out of
outside.
college right now.
Passes it to Gaines. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here.
Oh, that's
And it's the Huskies on the break. Keefe's shot is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
On defense, the Huskies. Screen by Ellis. Lee kicks it to Gaines. And Splitter pulls it down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Duncan. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Duncan's got his first bucket of the night.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Here's Lee. There's the pass to Ellis. Back to Lee. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Hello.
Yeah.
Here is Day.
I gotta be
Covered
up there
by Lee.
I gotta be up there.
Cutting the
About
screen.
3:15.
Here's Keefe.
You said what?
Off target from three-point range.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Martin missing.
How'd you get Infinite Warfare, Callie?
Keefe against Ellis. And stolen by Splitter. And it's the Huskies
Lucky.
on the break. And good on the basket. Book it.
My gosh.
6 points for him.
I just got minutes first.
A platoon swap here for Kansas. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Ellis in at small forward. And it's Jenkins in at the 2 spot. Here is Day. Outside, Martin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Taking 2 shots. And he can't hit the second.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways, when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Oh my gosh, bro.
They've got Martin, and it's Joseph into the 3-set. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Huskies.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here is Day. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Keith and Ellis with the block. They get it back. Here is Day. Pass to Keith. UConn moving that ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Joseph, and it is flushed down with a nice
you is
jam.
bigger than him.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And here's Ellis for 3. The basket is good. The assist from
Tie that thing go.
Ellis has got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's tied as we head to
Let's
halftime.
go. My name is
Don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half.
Are you dead green for putting that Batman thing as your transition?
Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Oh, wow.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks,
Okay, back at it again
Ellis,
with the
he's in at
cheese.
small forward. And it's Terry in at the 4 slot. Day kicks to Martin. To the paint, here's Splitter. And boy, that looked like goal.
How?
Yes, it is.
I ain't
And
even
so
touched the
they
ball.
really
My hand went through the backboard,
He got
really?
there late, but
Y'all
you do
need
have
that,
to like
Petty?
the aggressiveness to go after the block, but that one's going to count.
The drive by Ellis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Now here's Duncan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that.
Jayhawks leading by 3. The dish now to Oubre. Ellis outside. To the inside. Frazier. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jennings kicks to Sims. Pass to Posey. Jennings, a screen on Ellis. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, wow.
That's into the Jayhawks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Joseph.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
On the floor for UConn. And it's Joseph in at the 3, the small forward. The Huskies on offense. Jennings with the ball. He's picked up by Jenkins. That evens the score.
Stop letting them pull everything they
points
want.
for Joseph.
Boy, this game
Play
has
some
really
good old
started to heat up.
AV.
I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining.
That's how you're supposed to do that
thing. That's exactly what we're getting. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Hey, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Jennings. Here's Sims. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second half. Nice D from Frazier. Jenkins the pass to Boss. Now here's Oubre. Not a lot of room. And stolen by Posey. And here's Jennings. It's stolen by Jenkins. Passes it to Boss. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. Screened by Ellis. The pass to Boss. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Posey dishes to Sims. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
It's intercepted. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the paint, it's deflected. Oubre with the steal. To the middle. Ball stolen. Outside Jennings. Right wing to take the lead.
Oh, y'all better not.
Can't get the three to fall.
Y'all let them get them last two. Stop letting them do stuff.
And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy. And the Jayhawks making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Pierce is checked in for UConn. Reed comes in for Keith. Day kicks to Martin. Lee with the steal. On the wing, Ellis. Three-pointer. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. UConn with the ball. Trailing by 2. Inside, here's Pierce. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Been a solid outing for Ellis. 9 points, and he's been delivering a
healthy dose of helpers, too. He really has, Clark. Always with his head up,
Let's get it.
to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Am I the only one in like 2K that like when you shoot a free throw, you get real close up to the screen?
Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Day. Feeds it to Splitter. Dishes to Day. Back to Splitter. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.